Fala pessoal do Mais Esports, aqui com Hideo Hikida, ele que é responsável pelo Wild Rift na Riot Central. So, Hideo, thank you for receiving us here.
Thank you for having me. This has been an amazing event so far.
So, Hideo, the first question is about when we enter the test room, as we call it. I noticed that the cell phones used for playing is the iPhone 8 Plus. Is that I mean, of course it's planned, because maybe the iPhone had a better experience for the player, but about equipment, how do you expect the Wild Rift to fit in a lot of realities that we have, not only in Brazil, but all around the world?
Yeah, that's a great question. So one of the things we're very focused on is making sure that a lot of people who have different kinds of mobile phones, from iPhones to Android phones of different models, are able to play the game, because we know that not everyone has the most advanced iPhone model or the most advanced Android or Samsung models. So we're working very closely with everyone on the team to make sure that their minimum spec is relatively within the range so that a lot of people can play.
So on the League of Legends 10 anniversary, we saw that Wild Rift is not a League of Legends for mobile devices. It's like a whole other game. You created this from zero. So how it is the process to not reimagine, but to recreate League of Legends?
Yeah, that's a great question. So I think it all starts from trying to figure out what it is that people who play League of Legends find so fascinating. So the excitement of team fights, the map, the world, the champions. We kind of started from there, and then we kind of looked at essentially what makes mobile games great. Is it tight controls? Is it great graphics? Is it portability? Is it social? And we kind of took a bunch of those ideas and kind of mixed them together with a focus on accessibility while retaining the competitiveness and the amazing kind of experience that League PC players usually have on PC.
So when we played the test here in Comic-Con, we saw that along other champions we have available Jinx, Vayne, Gragas, Orianna, and a whole other champions. But it is expected we have all of the champions that we have in League of Legends in Wild Rift.
Yeah, so I don't think you'll see all of the champions from League of Legends PC on Wild Rift, but I do think instead what you will see is the possibility of maybe champions in Wild Rift that are not on a League of Legends PC.
That's news. So we have some champions that have unique mechanics on PC League of Legends, just like Lee Sin. How do you expect to fit the complexity of this kind of champions on Wild Rift?
Yeah, that's another great question. So something that you saw in the League of Legends 10-year anniversary video, you saw the Ashe arrow that was curving. We want to introduce more kind of designs and features like that into the game that is very that has the same feeling of what you see in League PC, but a little bit more modified so that in mobile phones it's a little bit more friendlier to play. We want to adopt that kind of same thinking with various different abilities and champions in the games for Wild Rift.
There's an expectation in Riot Games for Wild Rift to become an esport just like League of Legends.
Yeah, I think much like League of Legends in the very beginning, we would love to see the community embrace the game and move it forward in whatever way they can. So if that means that the community in Brazil really wants to band together and have a super competitive scene with tournaments and esports teams and stuff like that, we really want to give it to the players to give them a chance to build that scene out first. And then when it is becoming really big and everyone wants to get on board with it, I think that's time for us as a company and us as Riot for us to kind of take a step back and reevaluate what our stance is on Wild Rift esports.
Changing a little bit of the subject, which is your favorite champion, the champion that you are main?
Yeah, I've been a Blitzcrank main since Season 2. I played Dota all the time before I played League of Legends, so I played Pudge and similar type of champions like that. So Blitzcrank was the champion that really spoke to me, and I've been playing it ever since.
And how was the feedback of the public? Because on the League of Legends 10-year anniversary, we had like a closed, only for the guests, a chance for them to play the Wild Rift. And here in Comic-Con, the public can play. So how is the feedback of the public so far?
the feedback has been amazing. Brazilian players have been one of the most energetic players that I've ever seen, ever, to be honest. When we've had a variety of playtests over here, you see Brazilian players shouting and screaming and talking to each other when everyone gets a kill. So it's honestly one of the most exciting things that we've seen in a really, really long time.
So there's an expectation for when the public can wait for an open beta or closed beta for Wild Rift?
Yeah, so the team is really, really working hard throughout last year, and we're moving into a lot more production work into next year. Our hope is that, like we said in the League of Legends 10-year anniversary, that you'll get to play this sometime in around 2020.
2020. 2020, hein, pessoal? Well, one thing that I heard when I entered the room for testing Wild Rift is that any feedback is welcome, because Wild Rift, it is another game, but the still wants the player to feel that Wild Rift, it is still League of Legends. So, but the device is completely different. Like the PC from mobile is like a whole another world. Yeah. So how it is to adapt things from the PC to the mobile device, but still maintain the League of Legends essence?
Yeah, that's been one of the most crucial things that the team is working on, because we really, really want to want the game to feel like League, right? And so a lot of our designers, all of our engineers are all huge League players, and they make sure that whenever they design a feature, whenever they design a champion or any kinds of controls, that they stay faithful to a lot of the things that we see on League PC. We're also very, very connected and work together with the League of Legends PC team all the time to make sure that, we're doing right by them, and we're doing justice to a lot of the things that they've created before. So hopefully, when the game comes out and you see different iterations of it, players and fans of League of Legends will hopefully, understand and feel like, this is really an authentic League experience.
Então é isso, pessoal. Esse foi o Hideo Hikida, ele que é responsável novamente pelo Wild Rift. So thank you so much,
Thank you
Hideo.
so much for having
Thank
me.
you.
It's been an honor.